ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ernie Layuk.
And I'm Daniel Choi.
Yes, and welcome to the Fans POV AnimeNEXT 2008. Now, this is where you will know the latest details, the daily highlights of what happened today, Friday, June 20th, 2008, here in East Secaucus, New Jersey. Now, Danielle, this is your first time obviously doing this. Now, what has your experience been so far? What can you tell us about?
Well, it's pretty interesting because this is like my third convention I've been to. And the fact that like the dealer's room was actually nice, like it was bigger than like I've ever seen. And the layout is actually pretty good, so it's actually within walking distance. Yet at the same time, pretty much, you know, it's mostly indoors, so that's pretty good in case if it rains.
Okay, yeah, mostly I had the same reaction too about it, because the dealer room was actually twice as big as it was last year, and you didn't have to wait in line. That was the one pet peeve I had, was that you had to wait in line in order to go into the dealer's room. Now, is there any, like, you and your boyfriend Ray obviously went out with some interviews. Now, what did you guys learn from the fans' point of view? Like, not only about AnimeNEXT, but just being here in general.
It's really good. Like, some of them, like, it was their first time here, so pretty much, like, I wasn't alone for that. And some of them were veterans, so, like, it was, like, you know, they all said, like, pretty much the dealer's room, it has changed. It's better in terms of panel-wise because it's more, it's varied enough. So that way, like, it's like got everyone's like attention and whatnot. Like everyone's interest. Like, pretty much like me and my boyfriend Ray actually went to a anime manga influence in American comics actually before, and that was really good. That was really interesting.
Okay, now we'll take a look at some of the interviews that they had right now. How you doing, Jesus?
Doing great.
Okay, so have you been to AnimeNEXT before, Jesus?
Yep, this is my third year.
Okay, and have you been Jesus for the past 3 years?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Now, can you tell me why at every con I go to, I always see a Jesus?
Not a clue, he's just a famous person.
Abby and Satoshi. So, guys, what are you dressing up for today? No one?
We're in Lolita. Well, she's in Cadona.
Right.
And I'm here speaking to...
Kelly.
Hello, Kelly. You're cosplaying. Who are you cosplaying as?
I'm a night class member from the Vampire Night.
Very, very good. So is this your first time at AnimeNEXT?
No, this is my fourth time at AnimeNEXT.
Fourth time at AnimeNEXT, so you're a seasoned veteran, aren't you? All right. What do you like about AnimeNEXT? What do you think distinguishes it from other cons?
It's very, for this area, it's kind of big, and I love the fact that there's so many people here. It's kind of crammed, but it's really good to meet people and stuff like that.
All right, so those are some interviews that Ray and Danielle had about people talking about their experiences here. Now, it's like this is your first time here at AnimeNEXT.
Right.
It's like, and so far you like it. Do you think like are you trying to compare this to any other con or no?
I really don't want to say that, but it's, you know, you got some like that's okay, and then you got some that are really amazing. Since this is my third one, I really can't judge until like I've been to like maybe like a couple more. Then I can probably like compare it that way.
Yeah, like I was like that with my first time here too. Like AnimeNEXT, it really blew me away, and I was only here for a day and a half, so it was a really, really good time there. And you know what? Not only Danielle and Ray got some interviews, I got some interviews too. Here you go. You can check it out right now.
I'm cosplaying as Giselle from Enchanted.
And I'm Queen Narissa from Enchanted.
Okay, now why these costumes? Why not something else?
I really love the movie, and originally made it for a con that was going on in New York City, and I wanted it to be appropriate, and I keep wearing it because I love it so much.
Okay, how about you?
Pretty much the same reason. I really love the movie because it was a Disney movie. Like I had lost faith in Disney movies that they were gonna suck, but this one like brought my hope back, and yeah. And I always wanted to be a villain.
Shy Guy!
Okay.
We're both the Hammer Brothers. Dropping the hammer.
Ba-bomb! Lakitu.
Chris is Pokey.
Now why these guys? Why not like Mario or Luigi or the princess?
The villains are cooler.
I'm playing Jill Valentine from Resident Evil.
Okay.
Maxwell Kenny, Umbrella Soldier.
Corey Simkovitz, Umbrella Soldier.
Brian Shea, Umbrella Scientist.
Daniel Chernoff, Umbrella Soldier.
Marcus Clark, Umbrella Soldier.
I would interview you guys too, but I'm sorry.
Technically we're UBCS.
Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasures Service.
Okay, now why these costumes? Why not like, you'll say, the Power Rangers?
Because we're better.
All right, All right, we're back, and basically those were some interviews that we caught earlier today. Now, some of the highlights for today was that you went to obviously the panel about the the manga and anime influence in the U.S. How was it?
It was very good. I actually shot it like the first 4 or 5 minutes of it, and the rest of it was amazing. They talked about Batman and Teen Titan, pretty much how influence like that in America actually came about towards Japan actually, and pretty much the complications about it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to film the whole hour or so because I wasn't really sure if it was gonna actually be good on film or not. So I got the first 4 minutes of it.
Yeah, it's not that bad. There's always the thing about these conventions, what people think is that it's just all fun and games. It's not always like that. You actually learn stuff. Like for example, the anime and manga influence in the U.S. Also, you learn some dancing, and actually there was a horror he danced today. You saw that, right?
I saw parts of it from the back when I came out of the dealer's room, but unfortunately I wasn't here when it actually started. I wish I was.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, and we got an interview with the ladies who actually got in contact, who actually did the dance, and here we go. What was the name again?
Ichigo Pantsu.
Ichigo Pantsu, America's Best Dance Crew, right here. There you go. Now you guys did the Haruhi and the Lucky Star pack. Now, how long did it take you guys to actually learn that dance? To break it down and actually learn it?
The Haruhi, much longer than Lucky Star.
Oh gosh, I wanted about 2 months to get it down solid. Yeah, all the little details. A couple of good long days watching it over and over to get it. But to get it perfect, I'd say a couple months.
Yeah. Okay, now which was the harder of the two? Was it the Lucky Star or the Haruhi?
Haruhi, definitely.
Why the Haruhi?
Because they choreographed the entire dance, so we have something to go off of. Whereas Lucky Star, they waited until the end of the series, and then a lot of it is just standing around. For example, you just do this for about 8 counts, so it's pretty easy.
Okay, now the Haruhi pack was pretty successful. You had a lot of people show up. Did a good amount of them actually learn how to do it? Did they get it down pat?
Yes,
they learned really fast.
The beginning, after a while, looked flawless, so I was really pleased with how that came out.
So those are the 3 ladies right there. What was their name again?
Venus,
Itchy P or something like that.
And I met actually one of the founders pretty much at I think it was New York Anime Fest back in December, and it was really good seeing her again. So yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Now here's the thing. Now there's also there were some other highlights here. We also had the launching party where they had the anime parliament take each one of the celebrities and they put them on trial basically.
Right.
Now what did you think of that?
Pretty much they were trying to actually convince the audience who was guilty and who was not. Everyone just voted for innocence because they're really good.
I voted for guilty. I just wanted to be spiteful. That's just the way I am. Hey, I saw Ray raise his hand a couple of times.
Yes,
too.
he did. He actually did raise his hand for the guilty verdict when I actually did all the innocence. Unfortunately, I happen to know a couple of these voice actors because I met them at previous conventions, and they are really, really nice people.
The one thing that most people don't know about anime actors, other than anime fans, is that they're really nice people. They're some of the coolest people you ever meet on Earth.
Right. Greg
Harris was cool. Tiffany Grant was cool. I met her at Katsucon in Washington. Obviously.
Let's not forget the voice actor for Ed from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yes.
I met him
Vic Mignogna. Yeah. It's just I'm gonna probably get shot by John because I didn't tell the right name. But anywho, so those were some of the other things that you could say about today.
Actually, one of the voice actors, sons, who actually is also a voice actor, his birthday was actually today, and he was celebrating his 13th birthday. I actually recorded that as well too.
Okay, yeah, we could. So today was his birthday. We want to wish happy birthday to him. It was Adrian Drummond. Yes, happy birthday to him. And right now we have we saw the line go through for the concert for the.
For the main event concert for the year. I heard it's supposed to be a really good band.
Yeah, it's not a bad band. They booked some pretty good bands here at AnimeNEXT. So, but basically we're gonna leave you now with a little bit of the band, a little bit of the cosplay cosplay burlesque show that's showing on later on tonight before this video goes out. So make sure you check back here tomorrow at midnight, where we will give our day 2 on June 21st. This is the Fans POV. I'm Ernie Lee.
And I'm Daniel Choi.
We will see you next time. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ernie Leuk.
And I'm Daniel Choi.
And this is the Fans POV coming to you from Secaucus, New Jersey for AnimeNEXT 2008. This is day 2 as someone walks right in front of the camera. And basically, the second day, this is Saturday, is always the busiest day when it comes to any sort of convention or event. Now, what did you get from today? Like, what were your highlights for today?
My highlights today was the dating game for all ages as someone walks by. Pretty much, like, it was really interesting. We got some great footage in terms of the dating game, and yes, I was actually part of it, like, watching.
Okay, yeah, and I was there too, and basically we got some of the footage there. We also interviewed the winners of who won the dating game, and here you could see that.
Right. Oh, my name is Megan Jardine, and I'm cosplaying as Renge Hoshikuji from Oran High School Host Club.
My name is Boris Bernatsky. I'm cosplaying for Porcus the Ace from One Piece.
You guys just won the dating game. Now, why did you choose it?
Well, character choose. Actually, I've never seen One Piece, but I definitely liked his answers. That was fun. And Bachelors number 1 and 2, I think I knew they were Hikaru and Karu, so I definitely wanted to choose someone who wasn't them.
Okay. Now, why did you scream at your favorite? Here comes the herd! Saw him.
Because he's cute!
Any response?
I'm a little bit, I'm blushing.
I'm cosplaying for Luffy from One Piece. I've been doing this for 3 straight years, so yeah.
And I'm cosplaying as Hinata Hyuga from Naruto, and I've been cosplaying as her for 2 years now.
Alright, now, you guys, you won the dating game. Why did you pick it?
Like I said, pirates and ninjas need, you know, we have to stop fighting. No one told us to fight, and you know what? Dealers and people, stop making those t-shirts that says pirate versus ninja shit. I don't like it.
They're really annoying and really expensive.
Yeah. It's really annoying.
Is that the only reason why you chose it?
Oh no, I love shy girls. See? I like it when they blush.
Alright, so those were the winners from the dating game. Very interesting bunches that they had. The girl said that the guy was cute, that's why she was screaming.
Yep.
And the other one said that pirates and ninjas should just get along. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's always a good reason there. Another highlight of the day was always the masquerade. That's always a big thing when you ever come to these conventions, is the masquerade. What did you think of it?
Actually, it was pretty good. As you can tell, like, my voice is a little shy. That's because I was screaming the most, because a lot of my favorite anime actually was considered, like, you know, the categories for each skit. And I saw that pretty much, like, some of them were really good.
Oh yeah, some of them were pretty good. They had an exhibition skit at the end of it. It's by
Oran High School Host Club.
Okay, that's who it was. I was wondering what it was. Another thing is that with the masquerade, there were also these walk-on skits. Do you know anything about those, or it's just?
I don't know. Pretty much, it was like a couple seconds, and I was like, "That's it? Wow!" Talk about like 2-second like skit.
And that kind of. It was just one of those that just came out of left field, and I had just no idea what they were doing.
Right, absolutely.
Okay. Any other highlights that you had for the day?
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's just pretty much like the whole, like, you know, bigger day, more people come out, like, because it's the busiest, like, in terms of any convention, and, you know, you get to meet more people, more interviews, which, by the way, we had, like, one of our friends, Mark, actually, like, participate in a couple of them.
Yes, our friend Mark, you can check it out right here next. Here you go. We had a good friend Mark help us out with some interviews. Here they are.
Well, what are you dressed up as that you have little green things? Let me make sure everyone can see this. These are a little thing, and
I'm Pseudo Widow from Pokemon, the fighting type Pokemon that blocks the road in Gold and Silver.
I've never seen that. Now, I've seen all of perhaps 2 Pokemon in my life, but I've never seen that one. Is that a popular one?
No, I don't think. Everyone I've talked to, I've never seen anyone. No one's seen anyone dressed.
Even like the Pokemon fans, do they recognize you?
Yeah.
Do you sign autographs, which I believe would be pretty difficult?
No, I haven't signed autographs. I've taken a lot of pictures.
Okay. Is there a particular food you enjoy above any others? Is there, you know, something that you like? Is there? I ask this about everyone. What? Cookies. Oh, okay. Oh, that's okay. I'm starting to remember now. How exactly do you balance out watching anime and not being a complete fat ass?
I don't know. I usually work out.
Because you're one of the few people that can actually walk around here without their shirt off, and you know it won't be like puking. Yeah, Danielle's a great. Look at her. She's nodding her head. Look at that. Jesus Christ.
I usually work out after school, like immediately after, then come home.
Okay. Oh, so you have a life outside of sitting in a basement and you know just watching TV. Yeah. Okay. That's good advice for everyone out there.
All right, so that was our buddy Mark there, who's always just, when it comes to these interviews, he's always being a creative genius, asking the most oddball questions that anyone could ever ask, and it's just sort of like asking a man like how he like balances anime and like his weight. Yeah, it's like he had like the 2 guys he interviewed practically had like 6-packs.
I guess you could say that. And for the record, Mark, I wasn't like
She was. You were. You were smiling with the guy with the little, you know, with the short hair, the black guy.
With what
yeah,
Mark
sure.
said.
Okay, that's what they all say. But anyways, even though we're fighting here, we're still good buddies. Speaking of that, we had the Anime Feud, which was another thing that we went to.
Right.
Basically, it was kids versus adults. And I think the adults won, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, pretty much like they were in the lead from what I remember because they obviously knew more anime than the kids. Which, by the way, Final Fantasy VII is still top, the top, like in terms of like the top 5 in terms of like the most played Final Fantasy game ever.
That was #1, and actually we got an interview with the host of it, so here you can check that out. Now you surveyed over 100 otaku. Like it's all by internet. Wow.
Well, it was posted up on the forums, the AnimeNEXT on the AnimeNEXT website. People would email me, but I also did it through my LiveJournal. I emailed a lot of my friends. I put it up on my Facebook. And one of my friends put it up on 4chan because I was getting no responses through the internet.
Oh, okay.
And then none of that worked, and we only got maybe 55, 60 answers or so.
Oh.
So they walked the lines for me while I was at work. I made them walk the lines yesterday morning.
So that was the host of Anime Feud. So basically, it's just like, it's just amazing like how she said that she wasn't sure if she was gonna bring it back for this year. It was so successful for 2 years, and now she's like, okay, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it again next year. Would you do you think that she should do it again? Because it was very popular.
Well, if it's popular, I guess like you could bring it back. But then again, she did say like she was like writing some of these answers at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like she could have planned ahead, but you know, hey, you gotta like work with it.
That very true. And then the last thing that we had, which I think was my personal highlight of the day, was Uncle Yo.
Oh my God!
He had a skit today, and actually tomorrow, Sunday, he's having his live recording of his performance, and it'll be sold on CD. Hopefully, I could tape it and maybe give him a hand with that. Right. But it's just like, you know, meeting Uncle Yo for the first time, he was kind of cool. You can walk on through, yeah. Okay, no, you can't. But like meeting Uncle Yo was kind of a cool experience. I get to meet him at the New York Anime Festival, and I knew him.
And we, both you and me actually made. We actually met the guy, and he was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was a cool guy there. So you can see some of his performance right now.
The manga emoticons are... Oh, good. Theater in the room. How are we going to do this? Manga emoticons are those little symbols that you see in manga that help me tell the story of what it's like being a Tokyo pop man in a Marvel DC universe. The first up is the ellipses, not the elliptical. This is not a grayscale stop sign. This means, alright, if you don't read Japanese, okay, are we settled? Are we settled? So the biggest difference between us and Japan, 90 degrees. If you ever go to Japan, stand like this, you'll be fine. Just avoid the doors. tutorials. I'm told there are many. You get a job as an English teacher, they won't even suspect anything. The ellipses means there's more to come, basically. That awkward pause. I've finished the last Harry Potter. And how did it end? Darth Vader was Harry's father.
All right, that was Uncle Yo and some of his highlights of his performance today. So other than that, no, like, overall, do you think Saturday was a good day?
I think Saturday was a great day to begin with. Like, we had the nice weather, even though it was a little humid, but still, no rain. As of right now, thank God there's no rain. Other than that, pretty much, you know, it was very good. Like, you know, more people came out, which is great. So, yeah.
All right. Well, that's always a good thing, more people coming out. So you can, all right, so tune in tomorrow. This time we'll have interviews with the winner of the Cosplay Masquerade, along with some of the participants in that. Right now, you can just check out some of the skits right here for the Masquerade. I am Ernie Layuk.
And I'm Daniel Choi.
And this is the Fans POV.
Catch you later.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ernie Layuk, along with a couple of buddies.
Wait,
say your name.
Wait, isn't this the fan POV?
Yes, it is.
Shouldn't I be over there because I'm a fan?
Well, no. You tell these people.
Oh, I'm Chris.
D'Onofrio. He's Chris
D'Onofrio. Yeah, that's Chris D'Onofrio.
A.K.A. Jack Bauer.
Raymond Riley.
And Daniel Choi.
All right.
Now, Jowie.
Now,
lots of it.
Yeah, we know that. But anywho, this is the Fans POV, where we here at AnimeNEXT will give you exclusive coverage on what happened this past weekend. Guys, now, since it's Sunday, it's the last day, what do you think was the highlight of our weekend?
Watching the shitty kids who think they know how to use the bokens, break their bokens on like the first hit. That was a good highlight.
How about you, Ray?
I think my highlight was the hentai dubbing, because I finally got up, and so did Danielle. So
the bigger dealers room. The bigger dealers room.
Yeah, there was a bigger dealers room.
There's a lot of good things about this con, but you know.
How about you, Danielle?
The cosplay masquerade that occurred last night. We even got footage about like the winners and whatnot. Actually.
Yeah, we actually have what the I know, but anyway, we have footage of the cosplay winners actually before they were announced as the winner of Best in Show.
Hi, I'm Oshidori and I'm playing Jam.
I'm Dustin, I'm playing Chip Zenov.
I'm Deirdre and I'm playing May. I'm Chris and I'm Nilia Rage. I'm Sandra and I played the little sister. I'm Sonia and I'm playing Esco. I'm Carrie and I'm Biken.
I'm Jez and I'm Zappa.
Now, how long did it take you guys in order to get the moves right for this particular skit that you guys
Funny you should ask that.
It took us about a day. That's generally what we do. We go to cons, we learn as much choreography as we can, and then we compete.
Pretty much, was it difficult in order to gather you guys together in terms as a group in order to get the moves for this particular skit, or was it kind of just easy?
We kind of split it up. If you watch this skit, we do different fights with 2 pairs, and we basically split off and choreographed our own pairs, and we really have good chemistry together. So it all just kind of flows together at the end, and then we sharpen it and practice and practice and practice until it's good.
Chris, what are you doing? Chris, what are you doing?
Ernie is tickling me.
We're back. So those are the people that won Best in Show for the Masquerade Ball here.
Good job, guys.
Good job. There you go. Now, also this morning that we had was a cosplay chess, and it was good guys versus bad guys. And who do you guys think won? Since we were there.
Ernie won.
Okay. Why did I win?
Because, well, look at you. I mean, you're just so beautiful and
I know I am.
and nice and Asian and Filipino.
Yeah, I know.
And I love my sword.
Oh, okay, that too. Anyway, how about you, Ray? Who do you think won?
I think the bad guys won because, you know, they need one.
Actually,
it was a tie between good and bad because they both had a king left and a knight.
There was a king and a knight that was left?
On both sides.
Yeah, and that's not possible, right? To checkmate with a king and a knight?
A king and a knight?
Yeah, a king and a knight.
No, because you would put your own king in a check, which you're not allowed to do.
But anyways, we have an interview with both the king of the good guys and king of the bad guys, so here it is.
I am Jessica, and I am cosplaying as Yuki Soma from Fruits Basket.
Okay, so you were just the king here in the cosplay.
Yes, I was.
How was that?
That was pretty good. I didn't think I'd end up being the king, and Tori would be my queen, that's pretty cute though, because we're a cute couple in the show, even though we're not official or anything. But I didn't get to really move around a lot, so that was the only thing I didn't really like.
My name is Adam, and I cosplay as Adam.
Alright, is this the first time you've been to AnimeNEXT, year where it's just like.
It's like my 6th year.
All right, so pretty much like you've been to AnimeNEXT last year, right? This year is bigger, better. What's your opinion about it for this year? For this year, what's your opinion? Like because I heard like some other people was bigger and the panels were better.
I didn't think so. I didn't really do much this time. I just stayed in the room and just hung out.
Chris left because basically he wanted to actually get raped by that girl that came over. I think she was the rape kitten. I don't know. That's what the sign on her shirt said. It was like somewhere over there.
He went to go get some contact.
Anyway, that was the interviews with both kings of the cosplay chess game. Both what was it? It was Yuki and L, if I remember correctly, right?
Yuki and L, yeah.
Okay, now, what like overall, like let's give an overall report of AnimeNEXT, because right now, like I said, we're in the last day. Like, what did you guys think of this convention?
Well, a lot of good cosplayers, a lot of cosplayers in general. Small convention, but good. Dealer's room, very personable, very sociable. The events were okay.
Pretty much, this has got to be like the one convention I've seen like some original cosplayers besides really good. As someone just walked by.
Really good.
Well, it was really good, like because there was a lot of Death Note and One Piece here besides trying to think, like besides Bleach and Naruto, but still like you had some original ones. Like there was actually like a barf like cosplayer like from Spaceballs that we were just talking to beforehand. So yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's always good. Like I personally liked it myself because this is my second year here, and I had such a great time last year. Yeah, Ray, you would know.
I was here.
Yeah, we were here last year, and we had such a great time. Yo, Uncle Yo, come on over here. Come on.
Oh, it's Uncle Yo.
It's Uncle Yo right here. You're performing at 2, right? Come here closer to the camera. Closer. Look. Ooh.
Does it bite?
No, it doesn't bite. But we're recording for a web show tonight at midnight.
That's hot. I'm gonna stay here overnight as well.
Oh, okay. Same with us. Actually, we're gonna come to your show in an hour or so, or
Yeah, just about a half hour. Hopefully, gonna get recorded for album number 2. All
right.
I was really excited to see you yesterday, though.
Yes.
How did it look for you?
Oh, I liked it. I had a great time.
And congratulations with season 2 of Pirates of the Universe.
But oh my God, he knows.
He knows. He knows. But you're excited. You ready for the big performance on stage?
We are. You know what? We're gonna find out. I have been prepping all morning. I've just been. There are 3 Naruto walking by. There is a gag I can make on that right now, man. Shadow clones everywhere.
Shadow clones.
One of them has a yaoi panel.
We shall have to destroy that. There's one thing against Twin says, but Shadow Clone says, I don't know yet.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay. Looks like I still got it, so why don't I go prep?
Yeah, there you go. Thank you very much, Uncle Yo.
Thank you. My boy, you're my little butt. Why doesn't it blink?
There's no blinky button there. All right, let's see. Thank you very much. Now that right there, that was my new highlight. Uncle Yo coming on our show right there. Yeah. But like coming to the convention last year, I had such a great time. I had to come back, and this year I thought it was better. So, but anywho, all right, final awards. Best cosplayer here.
Best cosplayer, really hard to pick out. There was a lot of good costumes, but to tell you the truth, I think the best person in character, and we interviewed him, was Bowser. And we interviewed him last year. I had a lot of fun interviewing him, so definitely Bowser.
All right, Bowser, how about you?
I have to agree with Ray. It's really difficult because, like I said, there was a lot of good cosplayers here. If I had to choose, I'm gonna say Guilty Gear because like we interviewed them like last night and they did such a good job. They actually won first place too, but their costumes was such amazing. I can't even begin to describe how amazing the costume was.
I have to agree with you there, Danielle. I thought Guilty Gear was the best, but not really so much the people in it, because they said that yesterday we interviewed them. Oh, I did specifically. They were playing 2 characters from the movie Enchanted, and I thought their costumes were really well done, and I really thought they did a really good job with it. So those are our picks for best cosplayers. Now, finally, We're gonna give it a scale on 1 to 10. 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. What would you rate this con at?
I think this con is at around a 7. Yeah, could be a lot better, could be a lot worse. I enjoyed it, but just a 7.
Like I said at the beginning of the con report, pretty much on Friday, this is like my first AnimeNEXT convention, so I really can't give it a number through that. But overall, in terms of like the conventions I went to since this is my third one, I'm gonna have to put this at a 8, really, like because it was pretty good. It definitely like blew like some proportions out of the feel park like for me on some things.
All right, and then finally my vote, I think I would have to give it also an 8. I thought that the convention was much more organized. It was a lot bigger and still just as organized as it was. A lot of things fell into place. I thought they really did a beautiful job in just like executing it and making sure that everything runs smoothly.
Better organized than Anime Boston.
Yeah, we'll say that for a fact. So it's overall between the three of us, it's a 7.5, and I'm sure that by seeing all the mobile reports that I did, that I took a lot of video there. I'm sorry there were 15 seconds if anybody's complaining about that. But anyhow, this is the Fans POV. I'm Ernie Leyu.
I'm Raymond Riley.
And I'm Daniel Choi.
Yes, we will see you. And the next time you will see, specifically me, will be July 15th at the DHL All-Star Fan Fest at the Jacob Javits Center, where I'll be reporting to you about the Major League Baseball All-Star Game at Yankee Stadium. So I will see you then. Good night.